Yes, get in. That was much needed. Not just 3 points, not just a win, but proof that these lads and this group and Eddie Howe have not folded, because coming here under pressure with form wobbling for us, that performance absolutely mattered. That is what we wanted. That was what I was talking about in the preview going into this. We needed to show that we are still here trying to show what we are made of. And we set that example absolutely perfectly right from the first half of the game. We dominated possession, we were high on the intensity, and Spurs were absolutely rattled. So much so that they had 2 yellow cards in the game for diving. That is how much Spurs were rattled in the game tonight, down at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And this, of course, wasn't the back to the wall. It was us showing what we are able to do. And the VAR frustration, however, for me was really bad. Willock, clean through, beautiful finish, brilliant pass as well on the ball to Willock. And then we're seeing the flag waved up, it's offside. We're seeing VAR going and having a look and saying it's offside. And it's just absolutely beyond a joke that we're still, seeing these bad calls being made on VAR. And of course, thankfully, it didn't cost with the result in the game, because it ended, of course, with us coming away with the 3 points and a 2-1 win against Tottenham. But on another day, them kinds of decisions, as we've proven so many times in this Premier League season already, them kinds of decisions can really change how a game ends and the outcome of the game as well. But I mean, Mali Chow, brilliant goal, brilliant delivery once again by Chow. This lad is just absolutely impressive, and I've been impressed by him all season long. And like I've said in the preview, of course, going into this game, one of the best, if not the best, defenders in the Premier League and in the world right now, and one of the best signings, if not the best signing this summer as well, made, of course, in the Premier League, in Mali Chow. Absolutely amazing. Barely puts a foot wrong, and that is what you want to see from a centre-back. Moving on to, of course, the second half of the game. Spurs had a response, and of course, for me, at the end of the day, I don't know if that should have really counted, but it did. It counted, it went in, Spurs got back into the game level, but then it was the response, the brilliant moment that he's been waiting for ages. Jacob Ramsey getting his moment to shine for Newcastle United, getting his moment in the spotlight, getting that moment to score in a black and white shirt, or in the away shirt, shall we say, tonight, of course, against Spurs. For Newcastle United, his first Newcastle United goal, and man, you could tell that lad was waiting for that for a long time. The reaction was absolutely priceless and brilliant to see as well. Showed the passion, shows the drive of the lad, and I hope he gets a lot more as well going forward, because that was a brilliant goal by Jacob Ramsey. And then closing out, of course, it was the last 15. Not beautiful, but solid, blocks, small fouls, game management. We just did what we had to do in the game. And, of course, see out a result down at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, away from St James's Park as well this season. It hasn't been great forward, but this game was a breath of fresh air to see, us coming away with the 3 points in the bag. However, I am a little worried about Bruno. It didn't look great there, going off, of course, and hopefully, that he's not in a serious way. He was asking to come off, and Eddie, of course, in the dugout, decided to leave him on. So hopefully, there's nothing serious there. But that moves us into 10th place, 36 points. And for Tottenham fans, look away now. Tottenham are edging closer and closer to that relegation zone, as they are 16th place 29 points, and West Ham have 26 points. And of course, West Ham in their game are currently 1-0 up against Man United, of course, in their game. So that right there tells you all you need to know about, of course, the table down at that end of the table. But till next time, hit like, share, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next one. Alright, lads.